Hi, good morning, friends. In this session, I will be going to shortlist the various Nobel Prize laureates and their contribution to the various field. So let's understand the list of the Nobel Prize prizes with the laureates 2000 to 2020. Before beginning this live chat, do not forget to subscribe this channel and do not forget to follow me on Unacademy for other various important lessons. Guys, we all of us know that the Nobel Prize is given at the international level and it is administered by the this Swedish Foundation, Stockholm in a Stockholm, Sweden. That is Nobel Foundation. That is administered by the Nobel Foundation in a Stockholm, Sweden. It is awarded for the outstanding services in the various category. You can consider in the field of physics, peace, chemistry, economic services. You can consider if Nobel Prize is awarded to the outstanding performance in all these fields, and it is based on the fortune of Alfred Nobel, who was a chemist, engineer, and inventor, entrepreneur, laid down the idea of this Nobel Prize in the year 1895. And the prizes in the chemistry, physics, physiology, or medicine, peace was awarded initially in the year 1901. So you should need to understand what is this Nobel laureate. Nobel laureate. Laureate in a Greek word, laureate refers to the honor. A person or an organization who is awarded with the Nobel Prize is called as the Nobel laureate. Nobel laureate means it is a laurel wealth. In a Greek word, it referred as the honor. So here, let me elaborate. Let me discuss the Nobel laureates and their contribution on in the various fields. Let's take the first Nobel laureate, that is Harvey J. Alter and Michael Houghton and Charles M. Rice. They have done outstanding performance in the field of medicine for discovering the hepatitis C. Henceforth, they have got a Nobel Prize in the field of medicine. That is Harvey J. Alter and Michael Houghton and Charles M. Rice. This is in the field of medicine. And if you go to the another field, that is physics, there Roger Penrose got a Nobel Prize in the physics for discovering the black hole formation is a robust prediction of this general theory of relativity. So for that, Roger Penrose got the Nobel Prize in the field of physics. Then another one, that is Reinhard Gengel and Andrea Genge. They have also got Nobel Prize in the field of the physics for their contribution in discovering uh, a super massive compact object which is formed at the center of the our galaxy, that is Milky Way galaxy. So they have got the Nobel Prize for discovering a supermassive compact object which is formed at the center of our galaxy, that is Milky Way galaxy. So here the Nobel Prize in the field of physics goes to the two persons, that is Roger Penrose for his discovery in the black hole formation is a robust prediction of the general theory of relativity. And another award goes to the two people, that is Reinhard Gengel and Andrea Genge, for their discovering a super massive compact which is formed at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. This is in the field of the physics. Then, if you move to the field of chemistry, there are this award is contributed to the women team. I mean to say that this year the award is contributed to the various ladies also. It comes to understand that the more and more women are contributing to the nation from the women. I mean, equality is maintaining. That's we can predict from just by understanding the how the women are getting more Nobel prizes and all. That is the women team. First one is the Emmanuel Charpenter and Jennifer A. Doudna. They have discovered the method of gene editing in the field of chemistry. So let me elaborate or discuss in brief about gene editing. Gene editing is nothing but these two chemicists, they have discovered these genetic seizures, that is Cas9 and Cripser. These seizures are used to edit, delete, modify, insert the any defected part of the DNA. For example, if you consider if it is a DNA double, if it is a DNA, okay, and consider if it is a DNA and if it is a defected part, this defected part can be removed, deleted, modified with the help of these genetic scissors, that is CRISPR, and these gene editing can be done in a plants, microorganisms, and even in a human cell. So the dreams may come true in treating the cancer such as Hodgkinson cancer, sickle cell anemia cancer, then cystic fibrosis, and this is the 21st trisomy, then Klinefelter syndrome, Down's syndrome. Any consider any genetic disorder can be treated with the help of these genetic scissors. This is one thing, and apart from that, around guys, approximately these people will be awarded with the 10 million Swedeshi kronor. Okay, it will be going to shared between these two people. That is 10 million Swedeshi kronor is almost equivalent to the 10 crore in the Indian currency, and it is equally distributed between the Emmanuel and this Emmanuel Charpenter and Jennifer Annie Doudna. This Emmanuel, I will be going to. I already have created one video on Nobel Prize in a chemist. So you please go through who all are these people, and this award, Nobel Prize award in a chemistry, is granted by the Royal Swedish Academy of the Sweden, Royal Swedish Academy of the Science. Okay, and I have given everything in detail about who is Emmanuel Charpenter and Jenny Annie Doudna in my another video. You search there and you will get a more detailed information with respect to it. This is in the field of chemistry, and I have in brief I am giving knowledge with respect to the all other field also. Other and this Emmanuel Charpenter She's uh, she's from the Max Planck Unit for the Science of Pathogen, Berlin, Germany, and she's a French professor, researcher, microbiologist, genetics. Okay, researcher in the microbiology, genetics, and biochemistry. And she was born in the year 1968. And Jennifer Annie Doudna, she's a American biochemist, and she is now professor in the Gladstone Institute of the USA, and she is from California of the USA, and she was born in the year 1904, and both of have got Nobel Prize in chemistry for the development of the gene editing. This is all with respect to the both of these women team. And if you move to the next field, that is with respect to the literature, Lois Gluck. She got a Nobel Prize in the literature for her unmistakable poetic voice that with austere beauty makes individual existence of the universe. So Lois Gluck got a Nobel Prize in the field of the literature. And last, that is World Food Organization was awarded Nobel Peace Prize for its effort to combat the hunger, and for its contribution for bettering the conditions for the peace in conflict affected areas. And apart from that, it acted as a driving force to prevent the use of this hunger as a weapon of the war or a conflict. Let me elaborate more about, and even in today's Hindu newspaper it is appeared that uh, this USA based World Food Program is awarded with this Nobel Prize. Mm, this Rome based this organization, it helps 97 million people in about 88 countries each year to combat against this hunger. And apart from that, it is said one in a nine people will suffer from the hunger. So there is a urgent need of the international solidarity, and multilateral cooperation is required to combat against this hunger. And this hunger rate is almost doubled in this COVID pandemic period. So now food is the best vaccine until the day we have the medical vaccine. Uh, it is said by the Nobel Committee. There is an estimate in this World Food Program that there will be 265 million starving people within a year. So of course, this call international community not to underfund this World Food Program. And apart from that, this World Food Program dispatched its logistic, services, such as you can consider medical cargoes to over 120 countries to help the government and health partners fighting against the COVID-19 also. It also provided passenger services to ferry humanitarian and health workers where commercial flights are unavailable. So, along with that, fighting against the hunger and acting as a this driving force uh, to prevent this hunger as a weapon of the war or a conflict. And even it has done a tremendous contribution to the bettering the conditions for the peace in a conflict affected areas and all. Along with that, even in during COVID time, it has done its tremendous work. So the World Food Program got a peace Prize for the year 2020. Nobel Peace Prize for the year 2020. And along with that, let me explain in detail about. See, these awards are granted by the other various committee, other various academy. For example, as I told, the Nobel Prize in the physics and chemistry are awarded by the Royal Swedish Academy Services, Royal Swedish Academy of the Sciences, and the Nobel Prize in the field of physiology or a medicine is awarded by the Nobel Assembly of the Karolinska Institute. And in a literature, the Swedish Academy grants the Nobel Prize. The Nobel Prize in the field of peace is awarded by the Norwegian Nobel Committee. So, guys, this is all in brief about the various Nobel prizes, and the Nobel Prize in Economic Services will be shortly announced within 2 days. And I will be going to make a separate video on each and every field and what is their contribution in detail. I will be going to discuss in each field. So for that, it is my kind and humble request for all of you to subscribe this channel for latest updated videos on this, and do not forget me to follow me on Unacademy also. So thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you in my next one. Till the time, take care. Bye bye.